All right, so as you saw that, it was pretty amazing that he was able to do that. Look at Jess over there. It was pretty amazing he was able to do that and absolutely kill it. So what happened with the deal, I couldn't film the rest because Louis went home and he ended up calling the seller at night and they spoke and pretty much just reviewed the agreement. So notice at the end of the call, he's like, I'm gonna send you an agreement. We're gonna talk later. He drew up the agreement, he drew it up, he sent it over and they just reviewed it on the phone and she did not sign, okay? She did not sign right away, which is a key to understand. So what he did was that he texted her later that night, followed up, and in the morning, she just went ahead and signed it on DocuSign. And it was amazing. And I just showed you a clip here. I'm gonna show you the clip. It might be next or it might have happened already of Louis Quesada, which is the sales rep who brought the deal, the person who got the deal in our office. This was an old follow-up lead. This was an old deal. This was a Google Ads lead that came in over a month ago. We have not been able to get her on the phone. And through calling her multiple times, Louis Quesada was able to get it. And then Louis, the other Louis Perez that you heard him, he closed it. So that's Louis Quesada ringing the bell for his very first deal after working with us for right about 2 months. And it's gonna be a nice $30,000+ deal. This was it from start to finish, so.
Now's a better time, would you say?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. So yeah, I just wanted to recap what we talked about, and I got some news for you.
Okay.
You know, basically yesterday when we talked about everything is still the same as far as the approval of, you know, accepting the property with the tenant, buying as is, closing in 30 days, you know, all that good stuff. And of course, you know, not having to be a landlord anymore. Our goal is to help you out. You know, that's from when we first talked. Our goal was to help you out and, you know, what you would want to do here with selling the properties and, you know, not having to deal with it anymore. So that's our goal. We're on the same page here. Yesterday, I'll be completely honest with you, I made a little mistake. The numbers that I gave you were actually like kind of swapped. When I gave it to my team and they sent it back to me, it kind of got formatted a little differently, but nonetheless, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Nonetheless, you know, our intentions is to, you know, fully purchase the property, both if we can, but I just don't think we'd be the best fit for the property with the 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. I think we're just a little off there on price, so I'll get into that, but can we just, you know, speak about the duplex here, because I think we're closer to a number that makes sense to you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so yesterday we were at 200,000. But like I said, I was swapped, and I kind of thought it was a little low, but I wasn't really sure. I was just going off of the numbers that were given to me. It's actually at 300,000 for that one. And I knew that that's a little off from what you were looking for, so I asked if they could push it up a little bit, and I got it approved here for 310,000. Same thing, closing costs, accepting the tenant in the back with 600 per month, and, you know, buying as is. So that's where we're at now for that one, Jessica. And, you know, you tell me, at that price point, is it even something you can consider?
I would say, yeah, it's something I will consider. I do, you know, I'll be transparent and fully honest with you. I am going to need a day on that one, because again, I need to talk to my husband, and then I also, you know, had someone, I had told you about it, you know, and so I had told a girl who had, you know, given me that thing a little off of that, you know, I had found another route that I wanted to take, and she told me her parents were still interested, so she wanted to see if she could throw a number my way, and I told her, I said, you know, I'm open. I said, but, you know, I'm not confident that she's going to come anywhere close to her before. I mean, at least you're close. I don't think she's going to do that. But she told me that she would get with me tomorrow. So I wanted to be fair and just, you know, give her a chance to see kind of what she came up with. You know, I know deep down I don't think she's going to come close with her parents, or, you know, they have a budget and they were very, you know, upfront with me about that. So the only thing I would ask on that is, you know, just let me speak with my husband. Let me see what I get, you know, as far as that number, which I'll have that tomorrow. And I would say I would be willing and able to make a decision tomorrow on it. At this point, like I told you, I'm motivated to sell at this point. So kind of where I stand, I'd say there's a pretty good chance I'll probably, you know, I'll probably roll with it. I mean, because it's getting close. And like I told you, at this point, I'm just needing to get out from under all of this anyway. So,
yeah,
you know, that's of more importance to me than, I mean, the money's important too, but that part right there, you know, just kind of getting this over with is really kind of, you know, what I really want to do at this point. So, you know, I would say there's a pretty good chance. I'd say there's probably like a 80% chance I'll probably take it.
That's fair. You know, that's all I can ask for. And like I said, if it works, great. And if not, you know, no hard feelings. I understand you got to do what's best for you. Our goal is to finish, you know, get this to the finish line in 30 days. And, you know,
Exactly.
I can send you an offer right now and get this thing done. But of course, I respect that you want to, you know, give someone else a chance, someone that you know, and, you know, that way you don't leave anyone out. You know, what we want to do here is.
Well, I'm gonna be like totally transparent with you. I mean, honestly, go ahead and just, you know, go ahead. I mean, if you can, go ahead and just do the paperwork, because you know what? I mean, like I said, when I talk with you, you know, it's going to go one way or the other. Like I said, I just want to get everything, you know, like at a point of done. So, you know, when I talk to you, it's going to be, you know, I pretty much either a flat out no, which I just don't see me saying that, because then that puts me back at having to start all over again, and I'm just really not wanting to do that. Or me handing you the paper and saying, let's just go ahead and do it. And honestly, like I said, the way I'm feeling right now about everything, I'm being just totally blunt with this. I'm saying it's probably 80% chance
That's fine. No, that's.
well, I'm really curious to see what she comes up with. But like I said, I don't think in my heart she's going to get anywhere near what I'm looking for.
Right.
I really don't.
No, I understand that. You know, usually I would say, hey, I don't want to start a bidding war and, you know, go back and forth between other investors. What's the number that gets it done today? But, you know, it seems like you're okay with that number, and, you know, I got them to push.
I mean, if you're asking me truthfully, and we can address that, if you're asking me truthfully, now I don't know if it's something you can do, but if it's something that you can do, then I would say I would go ahead and say yes today. If you could do 340, I'd say yes to it.
340
today. Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's not a whole, you know, 100,000 apart, so that's good. It's just a matter of, you know, speaking to my team here to see if that's something we can do. It was a little hard to push them up from the 300 to 310. I just told them, you know, it would sweeten the deal, because I remember you said you wanted like in the higher 300s or something. So,
right.
But, you know, it doesn't hurt to ask, so I can do that, and, you know, see what we could work out there. Just because, you know, our intentions were to buy both properties.
Right.
You know, at the other one, we were at 200, and I was able to come up higher in that one. We came all the way up to 235 on that one.
Okay, you came up to 235. Okay, let me ask you a question on that one. So, I mean, as it stands right now, of course, 235 is still low right now for me. But my question is that, let's say if, you know, within a week, let's say if I just, you know, make a decision, say, you know what, I'm gonna just go with it, and let's say, you know, if I come back to you, do you think, and I'm just saying, because I don't know what's gonna happen, but if I do decide to circle back around with you, is that something that I can do? And is that a possibility if I decide to do something in that range with that property? Is that something that I can always look into with you?
You mean the 3-2 property?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to lie to you and say, hey, yeah, you know, a week from now I can give you the same price, because, you know,
well, yeah, of course, because the market changes, all of that.
Yeah, and also our funds change, you know, things like that.
Right.
You know, we aren't like the biggest company in the world. We're actually like a small knit, like family company. So, you know, we like to buy quality over quantity, you know. So
right, exactly. You know, quality, you know, quality properties, and I understand that totally.
Yeah. So right now, with like the combination of both properties, it was at 500,000, 545,000. That's where we were for both properties. But, you know, since I felt that we were a little off on the other property, I figured we'd just focus on the duplex first, and, you know, take it one step at a time. And then if we want to, like you said, we can always negotiate again the other property. So to answer your question, yes, you can come back to us, and we can give you the best price we can at the time. I'm pretty sure it's not going to change like drastically, just because, you know, the house is in good shape. It has a lot of potential. It's in a good area, so I don't see it being like a big difference in offer. But I just want to make sure that we can at least get one of these out of your way, so we can, you know, start moving in the right direction.
Exactly, and like I said, I mean, at this point, you know, if we can at least go ahead and you know, I mean, like I said, it doesn't hurt to ask. If
Yeah.
you can talk with your team.
Yeah.
And stuff, let them know I'm really motivated to stuff. But I mean, yeah, at this point, I mean, if they are willing to do that, I'll sign today on that.
Okay.
I will sign today on that. For
Okay.
Sure.
So right now we're at 310,000 for the duplex.
Right.
You know, I understand that, you know, you have the other person tomorrow, but I obviously would want to, you know, eliminate that person if I can. That way I can just focus on working with you directly. I understand that in order for that to happen, you want a higher offer for it to make sense. So let me go ahead and talk to my team here, since we're all here in the office now. See if there's anything we can do to move up from the 310. And, you know, we'll just see where we're at.
Okay, that's no problem. And I'll be here. Like I said, I'm at home, so it's no problem if you give me a call whenever it's convenient for you. Just let me know. I'm here, so just give me a call back, shoot me a text, whatever's best for you, and I'm ready to talk.
Okay. And then, real quick, how about your husband? Were you able to talk to him? Is he kind of on board here? Everyone's on the same page?
Yeah. We talked together, and the thing is that, we did. We talked. The one thing, and I don't know if it makes a difference, but he did bring some things to my attention that I needed to, well, that I forgot to tell you about the Viadana property, and I thought maybe, you know, I don't know if it matters at this point, but I didn't know what pictures you were seeing online of it, and so I went online myself and pulled up, and I found the picture, and the picture that's on there is really, really, really old, and it's not reflective of its current condition. It looks a lot worse in that picture than what it is, because as it stands, we actually added in the retaining walls in the back. My dad did, okay, a very pretty nice one at that. The whole front of it is all concrete now, so it's not that desert, barren, dry land. He actually put in a driveway in front. Okay. And it's concrete. And also, I learned too that half the roof had been actually repaired in the last 7-8 years. Okay, great. So I don't know if that makes any changes on anything, but I just figured I'd let you know that. And then the paint, it is still the same color, but it has been updated and refreshed a little bit. So it doesn't look as bad. Because I looked at that picture myself and I'm like, wow, this does not look that good at all. Yeah. And I'm just being honest with myself. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm glad you said that, and that it looks better than it was on the pictures, not worse, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's good. Yeah, I'll add that in when I, give my case about, your request for a higher offer, see if that, helps a little bit. And yeah. I'll do the best I can for you, Jessica. I know this is a big pain for you.
That's the one. Yeah, I mean, it's a big decision, and that's the one, just real quick, that's the one in Lompoc. That's the 3-bed, 2-bathroom one. I also took a look at the Santa Maria one that we are, looking to go ahead and move forward with likely. And that one, I kind of noticed similar, like the fence and stuff. The fence has been fixed. It's a white fence, and it's been fixed. There are flowers and plants outside. Okay. There's been a fresher, the paint looks a lot better. And I'm telling you based off of when I was there in person. Right. Because looking at the picture versus what I saw, two different things. So those pictures had to have been very old.
Right. So I'm sorry, you said the property in, where is it?
Santa Maria.
The Viadana one, that's the one that the pictures are outdated? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, both of them. Both of the pictures look horrible.
Okay. Yeah, because the one, the Viadana one, the Viadana one, it did look a little rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like
no, and I mean it's okay. You're not hurting my feelings at all. Trust me, it's fine. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know there's a driveway now there. Okay. It is all concrete and rock. Like the rock, the decorated rock, just basic. But it's not all desert like that. No, and the paint has been touched up on it. So the paint looks a lot different than what you see in the picture there. And then, like I said, and I know it set my dad back quite a bit with the retaining wall. In the backyard, he did a nice retaining wall in the back. And, he had just some small, little desert plants in the very, very front by the window of the house. Just some very small ones. But, and I don't know if the tenant has changed that since. I know when I was here last, there were still a few there. But, yeah, it doesn't look... Seeing it in person, it looks better in person than it did on that picture.
Okay, great. Yeah, because I'm looking at the picture now. It looks like a dirt road in the front, but you're saying there's a driveway now. It's painted, things like that, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that's
great.
all been redone because he had to hire somebody to come in and tear out all that dirt to put the concrete in, to do the driveway and stuff. Because there's concrete that goes to the garage, and there's concrete, it kind of makes like a swoop, almost like in the front, for like, you know, for the vehicle and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's a little patch where either you can put like grass or rocks, and there's just basic rocks there. But yeah, it's different than what you're seeing in that picture.
Okay, great.
And the same thing on the other property. The other property, the paint, that just got touched up in the last 5 years. That's what I learned yesterday. And there are plants and flowers out front, and that fence had been, you know, fixed and repaired.
Oh yeah, that fence looked
run down.
Yeah, that fence was also looking rough. I know exactly what you're talking about. That fence near the duplex, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, great.
Yeah,
So that's
those
good.
need to change.
That's good news. Thank you for the information. I think I can increase my offer on both properties now with that information, and also, you know, you wanting to get this thing done today. I'm pretty sure my team can, you know, squeeze some, you know, funds out. That way, you know, we rather always get it done on the spot if we can. That way we don't, you know, have any lag time, and, you know, we get it done. But
yeah, that would be great. I mean, if we could do that, that would be great. Because, like I said, I mean, you know, I would like, if we can make this work out, then yes, I would like to go ahead and just get them done with you and be done with it, you know, for both. But I mean, at least if we can't do both, you know, like I said, I'm in the 80 to 90% range, sure that we could, we'll probably be moving forward with one of them.
okay, that's all. Yeah, that's all I can ask. We take it one at a time, and, you know, see how it works out, see how, you know, everything works out with us, and if everything's nice and smooth, then we do the other one, you know, things like that.
Right, and then keep in mind, like I told you, I also, you know, I don't know if you're looking for anything in Las Vegas, but I do have a third property, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I am a little curious to see what, you know, potentially, you know, you could offer on that. And if you want to know the details of it, I'll gladly give it to you. You know, because I'm considering it. So if you are looking in this area, then let me know. Maybe when we're done with this, we can maybe talk about that or however you know.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'll be more than happy. You know, we're nationwide. We buy in all 50 states, so it doesn't hurt to look and give you the best offer, you know?
Oh, cool. All right, perfect.
All right, Jessica. So let me go ahead and work on getting you a higher offer here on the duplex, see if it, you know, makes sense, and, you know, give you a call back. We'll take it one step at a time.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'll be looking forward to hearing from you again.
All right, Jessica. I'll call you here shortly.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Let's go. There you go, Lou.
Let's go. That's how you do it.
Really? Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, you want to grow your wholesale business, if you want to buy rentals, if you want financial freedom, if you actually want to crush it and do deals and do what you want, this is a channel for you. I have nothing to sell you. This is just information so you can make more money with less time in the real estate business and crush it. And thank you guys. Smash that like button. Help that algorithm. Help the algorithm. Help us grow this channel. Help us make more and more impact for you. And I really appreciate you watching. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Smack that shit, boy.
Wait, you gotta say
City.
What was that shit? Oh, Santa Maria, California.
Santa Maria, California, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.